Oh yeah, oh yeah. What's good, everybody? Anthony Moore here, back in a new location. All right, I'm on the other side of the country, back in my hometown of Buffalo, New York, and I decided to come to where I used to spend a lot of time with before military, before everything, and just going back to the origin of me, and that is Tim Hortons. Yeah, I used to come to Tim Hortons a lot. Had Wi-Fi, sit here, do calls. At time, it was with a MLM I was a part of, known as World Ventures, and I had my boy Angelo, D. Dot, a few other individuals, and I spent a lot of time always at Tim Hortons. Had me a nice cup of Joe. At the time, I used to drink, cream and sugar inside of my coffee, but now only have it black. So why not experience this nostalgic feeling again in a place that I had a lot of time spent, and that's Tim Hortons. If anybody knows California or compared to New York, Tim Hortons is non-existent on the West Coast, where it's uh, in abundance on the East. So this means more to me than you might think. However, things have changed. So let's get into to it all. Today's word is singleness, the quality or state of being single. What it comes to is being unified. All right, having like one attention. Uh, Singleness, I believe, is something within, something that you must grow over time. Let turn into uncomfortable and get comfortable with being alone, being by yourself, because that is when a specific, meticulous, yet very, very strong growth begins. All right. When you are able just to be in your own thoughts and understand who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go. It comes down to just no division. All right. And in this word of singleness, or just, the state of being single, you learn a lot about yourself, and you start to actually see what you like and don't like. You're not influenced by your environment. You're not influenced by the chatters in the arenas near you, or the proximity. It's just you and you. So I believe singleness alone is one of the most powerful words known to man. And if used and harnessed correctly, you'll be amazed what you can do learning how to be single and just being with yourself. Now, today is day 45 of 75 hard being sober, not being sober, 75 hard year two. Year two, like I've spoke about before, has been much different than year one. Why? Speaking of the word, it's because of singleness. I've been more within myself, all about myself, all about how can I continuously find other anchors to progress myself along when things get extremely challenging, because it has, it will continuously. And I just must find a way to look at that discipline as a way to make myself stronger. So then eventually I'm able to take on a new task and connect that to my identity and so forth and so on. Also, it's to 233 of 365 being sober. All right, guys, I don't know if you've been able to go 28 days or longer without devil juice, but I highly recommend you give a go. What sobriety does is it exposes you to a person fogless, a person who has clarity of decisions, good and bad. You start to be fully conscious and aware of what's happening. And that's the first step, being conscious of the things that are happening. Whether you have an over speaking problem, whether you have involuntary information giving problem, whether you have an eating problem, whether you have a not eating problem, you don't eat enough, uh, whether you have a wasted time issue, anything you have that you struggle with or that's very challenging, once you put down the devil juice or put down the substances that are continuously keeping you in the gray area, and you're able to see life black and white, you now became conscious, and fully understand what you're doing, which is the first steps to making a decision on what not to do to stop slowing you down and what to do to progress you along faster. All life is a compound interest over a long period of time to eventually quantum leaps begin. All right, that momentum is very real. And you must not allow emotions, which are nothing more than a roller coaster that goes up and down, but no steady lane, take control. Sit on discipline until it becomes identity and then add on more. You'll be amazed at what happens. So get that free sober guide. Link is in the bio. It's FREE. All right. And that's for a reason. I don't want to put a paywall over it. I want to bless you with a checklist every day for 28 days straight where you can be better than you were when you started. Now, as I always say, interaction with this channel in any means is highly appreciated as it gives other individuals a chance for me to be seen in their algorithm, which smoothly leads to us reaching a goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube from posting daily. That mark will be met, whether it takes a day, whether it's past 250 plus days now to 1,000 days straight. It does not bother me. I will continuously show up and continuously provide value and repeatedly preach what I know is a fact, and that sobriety allows you clarity. That's find something you want to do and focus on it. And that's the word we spoke about today, singleness, and just put your energy on as least things as possible so you can give maximum, as close to maximum effort, which intrinsically equals out to a higher chance of you being successful at that said endeavor. All right. See, over this last 7, 8 months since being, at the military, yes, I have my forever challenges that we'll be facing. I have to deal with. It's the way the cookie crumble. But what it's really showing me is that you need to make a decision. And the simpler your decision on whatever goal you set out, the higher chance you have to being as effective on it as possible. And the more effective you are on said simple goal, the higher chance you can be successful and then sprout out to potentially other things once you've mastered the one. Not attempting to do 5 and 10 things all at once and give each one 5% and essentially gambling, hoping one kicks off. Put it all in 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. And next thing you know, momentum shifts in your favor. So I see I've had one viewer watch me now for about 3 minutes. Whoever you are, I just want to say I appreciate you giving me some of your attention. This is greatly appreciated. This right here, seeing that one viewer is the reason why I'm like, yo, I gotta go live. I gotta keep posting because one person is finding some value in the words that I'm saying before many people are watching, hundreds and thousands are listening. I got one. So thank you. That is rejuvenating to see. All right. Now, I got to finish knocking out this chapter as this is my second time ever reading Atomic Habits. Yeah, first time this year, but second book of the year. And I must say, it is something about doing things over where you see something the second time that you did not notice the first. And that another hands in hand with singleness of when you singly focus on something and the quality of it, you are able to see things more clearly than you did before when juggling multiple other, situations or whatever you want to call it. All right. So it's Thursday. It's Wednesday. I need you to keep getting after it. And let's not ever forget, it's another day to get a W. It's another day to be great.